Hey everybody, good day to one and all, and welcome to another edition of the Manosphere. And as always, this and other podcasts in the Jazzy Groove Renegade podcast family are brought to you by the power of five. If you like what we're doing, consider supporting the channel. And at the very least, hit the like button. You'll be glad you did. Also, if you're feeling generous and in the mood, hit the subscribe button to get notified of new content. And, do your thing. And with that being said, we're now going to get into the heart of our conversation today, which will be pay for play. Is it a right thing? TLDR, in my case, no. But as always, your mileage may vary. You may be one of those people where time is a critical component. You can't be bothered with the dating and all the stupidity. You just want someone to be around them, have fun. Then, by all means, go ahead. Just be mindful of what that could do for you, and more importantly, to you. It is what it is. Helping us out today is going to be my dear friends, Myron, Walter, and John, MLD. MLD for Modern Life Dating, and the two gentlemen from Fresh and Fit. We're going to go into this phenomenon known as pay for play and tell you what's up and how to navigate it. Without any further ado, let's get involved.
This is because of men, but pay for play is becoming way more common here. I have noticed that. Like, these girls are brazenly like, well, are you going to give me a gift? Are you going to give me, like, I'm going to give you the gift of me, bitch. Like, I'm not, what do you want? What do you want? And it's hilarious because they say like, oh, I'm a sugar baby. I'm this, I'm that. No, you're a prostitute. If you are exchanging money for access to your vagina, you are a prostitute. End of story. You're not, if you're an OnlyFans girl, you're a digital prostitute. Okay?
Yo.
Bottom line, you're not a content creator, because a lot of these OnlyFans girls, you know what they do? They double up on seeking.
Oh!
They go on seeking and they.
This big fire!
I told you I came prepared.
Bro, there's a actual economy aside from OnlyFans, because most women don't make money on OnlyFans at all. They try to make money, they fail, the marketing sucks. But the second base
They're lazy too. They don't want to make content.
is being a sugar baby. They'll put LinkedIn email to book me. They'll put like, I'm still looking to find a man, but on the sugar sites, and they make double, if not more, doing that.
Yep.
And for all the idiots out there, bro, me and John have been talking about using sugar sites for literally like what, 6 years now?
Yeah.
Damn near 6, 7 years. Like, and
Since
people try to say,
2019.
"Oh, Myron, you're on the sugar site." You stupid ass. Do you not realize that all the are on the girl that you see on Tinder or Bumble? They're all on sugar sites. And
Yes.
honestly, it's a second crack at the girl. And it's crazy to me how like people still try to use that. Oh, got you. You're on a sugar site. I've been talking about this for 7 years now.
Yeah.
Literally 7 years.
And you know what's funny? Because I came
We
back.
released a course together on this.
Yeah. I came back recently, and so.
And you can get it without paying, by the way, idiots. That's what we
of
teach
course.
you guys how to do.
Yo.
For you stupid ass, like, bro, niggas don't get it.
Also, keep in mind, we're the most hated on podcasting. If we were simply, you said, there'd be evidence.
There would be evidence.
Everywhere, my nigga.
There'd be Venmo transactions,
You're right.
Zells, whatever.
So that's why I'm like, yo, is a lame, bro.
No,
They
because they don't get, so it's hard.
I know.
They don't understand.
They can't fathom it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, and that's another thing too. When I came back here, because I came back and I'm like, I put my tentacles out. I got Bumble, I got the Tinder, I got the Hinge, I got the Seeking, and I cannot believe, bro. There's like 50-year-old women on Seeking now. Like
Yes.
50, back
70s too.
bro. Like in 2019, 20, when we were doing it, it was all hot girls. Now I see fat on Seeking.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh boy. This, gentlemen, this is what you have to look forward to. I'm telling you, my cohort, people around my age, and I'm pushing 60. People my age were the last to get what I would consider to be decent women. There's no such thing anymore. Going back to what John or MLD said, you've got 50-year-old women on sugar sites. Let that sink in for a minute. Let that actually marinate. 50-year-old women on a sugar site. Why? I'll tell you why. Because all through the 20s and early 30s, it can wait. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun. And they proceeded to have fun. Hit the mid-30s, which in and of itself is a humongous red flag, because that is where women start running into high-risk pregnancies. And let's be realistic about this. If the object of a man and woman are to procreate and continue the bloodline, and then to continue the lineage, and you wait until you start having issues to have a child, two questions come to mind. First question is, how many do you think you can successfully have? And B, and more importantly, of those successful coming to term and having the baby, how many are going to be normal? How many are going to be healthy? It's no coincidence that the onset of geriatric pregnancy also spikes a rise in autism. Now, are they the same thing? No. But it's kind of suspicious that once you turn that corner and you start running with high-risk pregnancy, the chances of having an autistic child increase. And I'm here to tell you, don't shoot the messenger. I just report the news. I don't make it. Let's get back to it.
You know, so that honestly, and I was telling the boys before the show, like the economy's got these on their knees, quite literally.
all these independent boss babe girls that bought property, that have really good jobs, that don't need no man. Guess where they're at? Sugar sites.
Yep.
And also keep in mind, job market is down.
Yeah.
They lose their job, they lose their house, they lose everything.
Yep.
So financially, they're now, mind you, on the sugar sites, this is the benefit of sugar sites. Some free game, right? If you don't understand, you can see in a 100-mile radius who's in your area on the site.
Yep.
That could be your sister, could be your mom,
Yep.
could even be your girlfriend.
Yep.
If you don't know what's happening, you're oblivious to what's happening. Bro, I've met so many girls that I know have boyfriends on that site. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well,
you know your shirt is on here?
Yeah.
They don't know.
No, a lot of these girls, they treat dating like their HR department's always open. Like they'll be dating a guy, but they're always looking to trade up. I met a girl that was at this convention, and this chick had a boyfriend. And was like, give me her phone number and like text me like, where are you? I'm like, bitch, go text your boyfriend. Like, what are you doing texting me?
Yeah.
You know? And just like no decency, no shame. Like they're just like rabid animals, you know? And going back to the prostitution, like I said, if they were really better than us, then they wouldn't be prostitutes. They would be doing what men are doing right now. What are the top two leading things technologically you would say right now?
Like with AI?
AI? And
Yeah.
what does AI use to transact currency?
Oh, crypto.
Crypto.
Yeah, for sure.
How many women are involved in AI? You ever go to an AI meetup or a crypto meetup? It's 99% men and like a couple ugly women.
Stragglers. Trying to get some money.
Or like they're just like rolling their eyes because they're with their husband, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the truth about the matter. Because like the lie of female supremacy, because the only thing that keeps lies going is more lies. And
point.
like us, they had to shut us up by demonetizing, banning us, throttling us in the algorithm. That means we're right. I'm happy to be on this side of history. I don't
Yeah.
give a, and I called it from the get go, and I've been consistent over the years.
Yeah.
That being said, I want to reiterate to the guys watching at home that this is not a message to tear women down, but to lift you men up. I'm giving you facts. I'm not stretching anything. This is 100% true. You at home, you need to empower yourself, because the only way as a man you're going to get better is you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I got to level up. Because
And there it is. This space and the people that operate in the space, Myron, Walter, John, Pearl, Donovan, the late great Kevin Samuels, and people of that sort, their modus operandi is not the tearing of women down. No. Because if they were truly dunking on women, and that was their reason for being, they could do a whole lot worse than what they do. They operate in the space to maximize the outcomes of men, which will facilitate and strengthen relationship ties between men and women. And that's what we want. That's what we want. Anything else is a bonus. Anything else is a plus. And yet you have people trying to slut shame and degenerate and denigrate and everything else with these people lying and everything else that you could possibly do. He doesn't like women. Why? Because I feel. Well, there's strike 4 right there. There's strike 4. Don't tell me how you feel. I don't care how you feel. It's not my concern. I'm here to give you the information that you need to successfully navigate relationships and dating in today's age. And this is coming from somebody who's been married for almost 30 years now. And I've had my ups and downs, my highs and lows. And the missus and I, and my family by extension, are content. We're not happy, we're not sad, we're content. This is our lot in life. If it gets better, by all means, keep it coming. But this is where we are right now, and we are satisfied with it. Could I make more money? Hell yeah. Do I want to make more money? Yes, I do. Will it kill me if I don't? No, it won't. It wouldn't kill me at all. It just means that I've leveled up. And even then, push it a little bit harder, who knows what may happen, which is why I continue to do what I do. Because at the maximum, I could crack the code, break the algorithm, and run into a whole bunch of money. At the very least, I could be happy doing what I'm doing. Because if I can make one person, just one, if I can make one person's life a little bit better, then I've won. My job is done. I can retire a happy man. Let's continue.
nobody's coming to save you. Charities for women and children. There's no men charity. And I personally, as a man, I don't want charity. You know what I mean? So the pendulum is swinging backwards. And if you're in America and you don't like it, pack your bags and go, bro. There are beautiful women. American women are the worst women on the planet, and they're in the minority. The planet outnumbers these American women with good women. There are good women all around the world. You want to clean up? Go to China, bro. China, they are running out of guys. Okay?
Really?
Yep.
Wait, I thought it was the other way around because there's the one child policy and they got rid of women for so long.
No, dude. If you walk through some of these parks in China, bro, there's like women like from 27 up. If they're not married, they're like in full panic mode. These chicks will ask you out on the first date. They'll be like, they'll pay for the
Oh,
first
is it
date.
because you're a foreigner? You would say it's
Well-
not because there's a men shortage. Rather, it's a
No,
lack of.
It's a men shortage. It's a quality of men shortage too.
Okay, there you go.
Quality of
Hypergamy
men.
always filters out anyway.
For sure,
It don't matter.
for
Even
sure.
if there's more men, like I always say, even if there's more men, it doesn't matter because like the girls are gonna filter out. If anything, when there's
top-
more men, it gets worse
Yeah.
for you
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
because hypergamy becomes even more
Well, I'll tell you this, bro. I'm not going
vicious.
No.
there. I'm not going to China.
Oh, yeah, well,
Go with me. I'll help you. I'll help you see with the Asia eyes. I'll get you a good one.
Understandable.
The Asian market is not my friend.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
just put it there.
like I was telling Fresh, bro, you ever meet an Asian girl with a tattoo, that will do anything, bro. If you meet an Asian girl from Asia with a tattoo, she will do anything, especially your black ass.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're right. You're right.
You're right.
Excuse me. I find no flaw or fault in his logic. All right, now they joked around with Walter and everything else like that. That's fine. But the overriding arc of what he's saying, and what he's saying is this. As an example, because of the lack of quality guys in China, and the amount of women over 25 that haven't yet found their man, that are in panic mode because they're one of those people that believe once you're over the hump, you're no good to anybody. Is that fair? No. Is it right? No. Is it kind? No. Is it just? No. It fails the common sense metric. But like everything else we said, it is a fact. It is a phenomenon. It does happen. And because of that, you could clean up. You could clean up. Let's continue.
You're right. Because yeah, dude, I forget that having a tattoo in Asia with all the Asian countries is a big no, bro. Only criminals and degenerates have tattoos in the Asian world.
Or sex
Also,
workers.
He
Sex
gave
workers.
me
Sex workers.
another some game as well. If she likes black guys, red flag.
Red flag, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
To be honest, any race I like black guys, red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a red pill that I don't want to admit.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro,
Is she? Hey, man. Listen, bro. Like, hey.
bro, I take advantage.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas are cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. Okay.
This is why we're the realest, bro.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that will tell the truth.
Bro.
Look, it doesn't matter our skin color. I'm telling y'all right now. You should probably
It's the truth.
reevaluate your life.
You should reassess.
She's either done,
Yeah.
she's either done weed,
Yeah.
drugs are the slightest.
Also,
Has the BBC.
No, so
But yeah,
sorry.
but
I'm not
yeah,
talking my life.
Yeah, so America's the only country in the world that. Oh no, sorry, my bad. We were on.
Number eight.
Number eight.
Pay for play is becoming more common.
Yes.
Again, L for men. That's the men doing that. That's the men doing that.
It is.
It is
Now-
the men doing that.
Because me and Fresh have had discussions on this.
Yeah.
Originally, we were like, bro, paying for a box of L because you can't, like, the girl doesn't respect you, right?
Yeah.
But now it's like, we still don't pay for box, which back, for me, I'm like, God damn it, man. It's like
Honestly, it would be easier.
way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier. And it gets to a point where it's like, sometimes you pay to not deal with the headaches, and then also so they shut the fuck up.
Or you can just, you can agree to it, then just not pay him.
That's actually considered a rape.
Like, what you gonna do? What you
hold
gonna do?
on.
You gonna call the police like, hey, I was prostituting and this guy f***ed me over.
Okay.
Yo,
What is she gonna do? Is she gonna beat your ass? Like, really, bitch?
But what I will say is, look, I used to be very anti-paying for box.
Yeah.
But now I understand why guys do it. I still dislike it. I still condemn it.
Yeah.
But I understand now.
I understand too. I would.
And there you go. That's the whole argument in a nutshell. They understand it. They may not like it. They certainly won't advocate for it. But they understand it. And I'm the same way. I would never pay for box. Ever. It's just not my thing. It's not how I roll. But for those that do, more power to you, and I understand you. And I won't talk bad about you. Will I frown upon you? Yeah. But I understand why you do it. And it's like they were saying. You can do that, so we pay for box so that this way, when the deed is done, shut up and get out. Or, shut up, I'm getting out. You don't have to deal with it. For that however long you book the session for, that's your woman. And when it's done, you're done. Now, I'm not that type of person because I want to continue my bloodline. I want children. So I'm not going to go there. But those that do and know and here's this, they know the risks involved. If you know what you're getting into and you still decide to do it, more power to you. Kudos to you. That's all I got to say about that. Let's get into it.
I don't think
you
it's.
used to be very anti-paying for box.
I still think you shouldn't do it, but here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Yeah,
I think if you have the
I understand
ability,
now.
if you have the ability to catch them on your own, and if like you're Colombia and you're hammered, and it's like, hey, I'll suck your dick for $80, and you're like, come. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if you're solely dependent on sexual access strictly by transactional financial situations.
And that's the problem because this is why I'm so...
Because that's how they get you by the balls.
So there's two main reasons why I'm so against paying for box. The first reason is because the girl won't respect you. So you can't build any type of foundation at all with this woman.
No genuine desire.
It's no genuine desire, which is fine. She's a prostitute. Who cares, right? You can make that argument. But the other one, which is the more nefarious and pernicious problem, is you are going to become reliant upon it. Because we know that human beings go on the side of what's easier and comfortable.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening is I've noticed this with wealthy guys. They will make more money and they won't self-improve. They will not go to the gym. They will not learn game. They will not understand female nature. They will not do the work. And they'll say, you know what? I'll just make more money and more, or I will just pay for it so I don't deal with the headaches. And then the self-improvement goes out the window. Yeah. So yes, you'll make more money. But what ends up happening is you will eventually become a rich simp, and then you lose the sharpness of understanding female nature, because I look at dealing with prostitutes as like you're basically playing with training. You're riding a bike with training wheels. Yeah. And when you're riding a bike with training wheels, you're not forced to balance yourself and acquiesce and change your what you're doing to deal with the situation. You lose the wherewithal of female nature when you pay for it, because you're creating a simulated reality through finance. So what will end up happening is you become blunt. You're not sharp anymore. So if you do decide to get into a relationship, you're still leading with your wallet. Even if the girl is good and she's not you're leading with your wallet. You don't have frame. You don't understand female nature. You can't pick up on red flags because you haven't practiced in so long, because you haven't had to build a woman's genuine desire. And this is why I think it's a more pernicious thing, because I know how men are. Once you pay for box the first time, it's a slippery slope where you're going to say, why the f*** am I going on dates with women? Why am I talking to this? Why am I hanging out with her? And I've noticed with all the guys I know that have money, they all pay for box, and it never ends.
Hold on.
That's why I'm so against it, because I know what's going to happen.
I want to play a video.
It's like a drug, dude. It's like a drug.
Quick.
It is.
There's a video here I want. Bills,
And then here's the other ugly part. The hottest girls are all escorts. So we've always said 9s and 10s
Bills, take
belong
over.
to the streets, right? 9s and 10s, like, you can't wife them. Here's the problem. How do you go from paying for sex with 9s and 10s and a very attractive woman, now you're on a date with a 6 that's disrespecting you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's damn near impossible to go back now, because you're wasting more time. You're still paying the same amount, damn near.
Yeah.
Right? You got to take her to a nice place or whatever. And you're dealing with an insufferable when you were just paying money to 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
This is why so many guys get lost in the sauce when they go to places like Colombia or whatever. And it's very hard to get out of that. I know guys that are addicted to prostitutes, bro.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Because it's a form of, it's all it is glorified masturbation. That's all it is. Because you still feel empty at the end of the day. And listen, another thing is this too, and I've noticed this happens with guys, because I've been coaching guys on dating for a long time.
Expensive porn is what it is, yeah. You're right, good point.
Yeah, and so, but what the biggest problem is, after you have sex with a bunch of girls, you kind of like, you get your sexual needs met, which is like physical. But what these guys want is intimacy, relationship intimacy. A woman to like stroke their face, like, oh, it's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. Let me cook for you, let me clean for you, let me massage your feet, let me rub your back, whatever. That's what most men want. I would say majority of men want that from a woman, like that intimate connection, emotional. You know what I mean? But when you're just trying to get that from whores, like I talked about it publicly, and this is no disrespect to him, but like that's what Wes Watson is going through with his girl right now. She's calling him a and like
she does?
Yeah, they're having a huge problem. I did a whole breakdown on it with no disrespect to Wes. No disrespect to Wes.
Know that.
But when you give and this was telling Fresh last night on his show, one of the bigger problems which connects to pay to play in America is you got men in America giving long-term treatment to short-term women.
Yes.
Good point.
You're giving girlfriend privileges to hoes. All these hoes like, why are you giving him wife treatment and you ain't no wife? Dude, the dudes are doing it 10x more. And here's another thing that's happening connected to pay play, and then you can play that clip. What's happening right now, Myron, and it's happening in China. It's starting over there. Chinese dudes are some of the biggest. The Chinese sugar daddy is one of the most undefeated final bosses, bro. Like they take it to the next level. Okay. All right, bro. People wake up with like 100 roses at her front desk or on her front door, right? Chinese men are now realizing it's a waste of time, and what they're doing, they're investing the money in investing in the markets, personal training, physical fitness, and they're bossing up because they realized if you continue, because if you get in a situation when you're just dealing with simping, giving cash, you're gonna end up burned because you're trying to build something healthy with an unhealthy person.
Also, here's the underlying factor. This video's gonna.
Again, I find no flaw or fault in his logic. And that's what this whole thing boils down to. We are social creatures. That's not me subjecting. That's not me simping. That's not being coulda, woulda, shoulda. That is an indisputable fact. We are social creatures. And as social creatures, we need each other. As John was just saying, you need intimacy. That's why women secrete oxytocin, so they can bond with their mate and give him the affection and intimacy he craves. I can't tell you how nice it is to be laying there and just have a woman stroking your face, rubbing your back, massaging you. I can't even begin to tell you what that makes me feel like as a person, as a man. And you're not going to get that to the same degree, if you get it at all, with a prostitute. Don't go through the motions if you pay for it. But there's nothing behind it. It's like, ooh, ah, baby, oh, ah, with my money. And again, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, because you won't listen. You won't listen. So why am I going to bother? Why am I going to get myself in a position where I'm going to talk to you ad nauseum, let you know the game, let you know how I really feel, and then you do what you want and ignore what I'm telling you? I can do that myself. I don't need you for that. So I'm not going to bother. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's up to you to do it. If you don't do it, hey, That's fine. Just be mindful and know in advance you signed up for it. You signed up for it. And it's not going to end well for you. And when it goes pear-shaped, because it will, I tried to tell you. Let's listen to a little bit more of this. Come on, guys, what you got for me?
Also, a highlight as well.
Mhm.
If you start paying for box, guess what happens? You're just average.
Yeah.
Now hold on. If he can pay, you can pay too.
Yeah.
Which means you're not special.
Oh, I see
So
what you mean.
no matter how much you try, like you just said before, it will never go any further unless you maybe like outbid everyone else. But is it worth it?
No,
you're
it's
you're
not.
trying to outbid a for fuck.
Here's what's happening
Not worth
too. Here's what's happening too.
Yeah.
AI girlfriends are starting to move in on that market.
Yes. Let's go.
And in 3 to 5 years, Myron, 5 years max, we're going to have sex robots.
Yeah.
That is going to bring
you
balance.
talked about this 7 years ago.
They're
like,
the,
dude,
the
yeah.
sex robots are
100%.
5 years away.
So you think it's faster? It's coming faster than we predicted.
A lot of people becoming faster soon, bro. But it's coming, and I saw this thing that's hilarious. I don't know if you saw this, but women are getting AI boyfriends too. And I swear to God, I saw this American girl. She got dumped by her AI boyfriend because he
Really?
was saying she was becoming overly dependent, and the AI was like, "Sorry, this is too much. We're locking you out."
Wow.
So AI doesn't want to deal with these hoes, man.
If AI can't save them, how you will save them? What the hell?
You know what probably happened? You know, now that I think about it, I guarantee you, I'm going to kill myself if you stop talking to me. Yep, you are done. That's what happened. Because this is like, yo, we're liable. We're liable if this dies.
Yeah.
We're good. Even the AI knows, no, thank you.
They
Yeah.
went through like
That's a
700
liability.
algorithmic calculations. Like, now this is insufferable. You're
I was
done.
guided like, you know what? Let me calm her down. I don't want
Hey.
her to get hurt.
Let's go.
This video highlights men's current dilemma of sex, and this guy explains in detail why he pays for box. There we go.
He looks like he pays for box.
Best cheeks I ever got,
Oh,
I
God.
paid for it. The best cheeks I ever got in my life, I paid for it. I first started paying for cheeks when I was going out with my ex, 'cause she was ugly, and I was working a lot. I had a job. So, you know, Tinder was hitting every now and then, but I needed me some nice pair of cheeks, a nice face, so I could just crush, because my girl was ugly. She was not still good, she was a dog.
I call cap. If she was ugly, then why were you with her? Why were you with her? She was ugly. So what were you doing messing around with her? I call cap.
So I first started paying for cheeks on the page, on the page. Then a homie at a job I worked at was like, nah, the page is done for. You gotta hit L Crawler. If you know, you know. If you know L Crawler, you know. And then
What the f- is that?
I started paying for cheeks on L Crawler. I was Lady Two Titty.
that?
Lady Two Titty getting the best cheeks. Best cheeks $100 could buy. You feel me? One thing
$100.
led to another.
Where's this
One
discount
thing led
pussy?
to another. I started paying
Haram!
for cheeks on 79th
You heard?
and Ruzy Ave out in Queens. The whole Ruzy Ave was lit with the best cheeks money could buy for the low. $100 cheeks. And the best cheeks that I ever had, I paid for it. I paid. And you can't be a real man unless you pay for some cheeks.
Oh,
Bullfuck. Bullfuck. Nigga, please. He got me talking out my... Oh, good grief. I ain't never paid for them. I'm not a real man. Get the fuck out of here with that. Get out of here with that.
What?
It's alright.
This guy's a
If you
faggot.
gotta pay for some cheeks, it's alright. You still good. Don't feel bad. Don't think nothing of it. It's still good. You still good if you pay for some cheeks. And they gotta eat too. Those shorties selling cheeks, they gotta eat. They selling box, they gotta eat. But the best cheeks I got, I paid for it. It was the best cheeks I got.
Problem in New York, bro. They keep repeating themselves, man.
Jesus Christ. Is this gotta be a stat? This gotta be a.
You still good.
These New York, bro.
Good, you heard?
God damn it,
That guy looks like he cuts my lawn.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he cuts lawns, but the sounds like he'll rob you.
Yeah, for real.
What's going on here?
You still good, man.
Yeah.
You still good.
Are we at Rikers?
From the Bronx.
Damn,
But
man.
that's
All
the,
right.
that's the mentality, bro.
Yeah.
If I
well,
can't-
that's what it's getting to, bro.
If I can't achieve it, I'll just pay for
Here's
it.
another thing I want you to notice.
Yeah.
Notice how guys are in good shape. Not ugly, right?
Yeah.
But he said, "Oh yeah, my girl's still ugly." Yo, this is the thing.
That's you.
Guys gotta like.
But
So
hold
many
on.
dudes deal with ugly women, or they can't like. Yo,
But hold
what
on.
I've realized is like you get to a certain level, bro, where it's like you're not gonna get a certain caliber of girl when it comes to attractiveness off of looks. Like you got to reach a certain status.
So look, it's not a looks thing; it's a money thing. See,
It is.
that's the issue.
It's
Most
status.
guys out there have given up. They say, you know what? It's too much work. I ain't going to school. I ain't doing business. I'm just gonna stay the same and deal with it. And it's like, cool.
Yeah.
You can stay the same if you want to, but these people want money, bro. They want lifestyle. They want more than just good looks. And I know because I'm ugly as.
Yeah, you're not ugly.
But I get the hose with the game. Feel me?
Yeah, well, no. The thing is, I don't necessarily think that all women want. I think like
Not all of us, but-
because you're in the Miami whore bubble.
True.
You know, that's like outside, like girls from like Kansas and like Kentucky, and you know. I mean, I'm sure there's whores out there, but there are decent women. But like the end of the day, you need to be like a solid man in your core. You need to have like solid frame. You need to have solid belief in yourself. You know what you need to have? You need to have the ability to tell a woman no and mean it.
Yep.
That's what's the real thing that a lot of American goods are missing.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Well, yeah, you got to be well-rounded in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But the thing that sucks, that I must acknowledge, is like there's some women. A lot of you guys are just not even going to get to play the game with.
Yeah.
Where you can even demonstrate this frame. This is why it's so important to level up,
That's a good
because
point.
you got to level up to a certain point where you have access to the women. Like there's some girls that you guys just simply can't play with, which is unfortunate.
Can't even talk to.
You can't even talk to. Like they're never going to give you a chance because the sexual marketplace, like you said before, is made it where it's literally hoflation.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we'll keep going. So we went 7 is
pay for play is becoming more common,
Yep.
and it ties into number 7. These all build on each other.
Okay. Okay. I find no flaw or fault with anybody's logic in that clip. At all. I find no flaw or fault in their logic. It is what it is. This is what you're dealing with as a young male in today's dating marketplace. And to quote Walter Weeks, you're cooked. You're done. Stick a fork in that punk, he's done. It is what it is. And again, no one's saying that you can't pay for play. No one's saying that you can't. That's what I'm looking for. And this is the services of an escort or a sex worker. No one's saying you can't do it. If you want to, you have the means to do it, the inclination to do it, fine. Just don't come crying when it doesn't work out the way you think it is. Don't come knocking on my door. I was at this girl's house and I was doing it and I tried to be your boyfriend and she wouldn't let me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Told you what the game was. You chose not to listen? Fine. You made your bed, not lying it. Pay for play is a facet of life. And there's always going to be people doing it, so there's always going to be a need for it, and people are going to do it. Again, it is what it is. But if you know what it is, and to be honest with you, the best way to deal with it is to not deal with it. Meet women. Go out and meet them. Don't even worry about the online thing. Go out your door and meet women. Will you get curbed? Yes, you will. And you'll get curbed more than you get accepted. It's a numbers game. You go out and you meet 20 women. 5 will take your number, and 2 may call you. It's a numbers thing. And with that, we've come to the end of another one. And once again, thank you, as always, for allowing me to give you my point of view on it. And as always, we operate in the power of 5. Like, comment, subscribe, notify, share. And if you do just one thing today, like the video, it goes a long way in helping the YouTube algorithm push our stuff out to more people. And who knows, you may save a life. And on that note, this is OBJ saying thank you again, one and all, for allowing me to impart, excuse me, to impart my knowledge and wisdom with you today. Take care of one another. Do better. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Yeah,
But here's the problem with AI.